the paint was getting all gooey and gross. I am so embarrassed. I really want to do a show where I go back to people's houses that maybe I or other people have messed up and like give them a makeover. They deserve it. They had twin babies and I f***ed up their cabinets. Oops. Did I say the other one?
Comeback community, welcome to Comeback with Erica Cobb. My guest today is an interior designer and television host who is currently starring on HGTV's Design Star Next Gen. It's my sister friend, Lauren Makk. Welcome to Comeback with Erica Cobb.
Thank you for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
What do you think is the most common mistake that people make when they're trying to design on a dime, but they break their budget?
You know, there are things you DIY and there are things you buy, you know? And so there are things you do it yourself and there are things you screw it yourself. Right? So you really need to paint. There's a fine line between the two. And like, you know, I think taking on something that a challenge or something like you're like, oh, I can paint my own walls. Well, painting is actually a talent. Mm-hmm. It's not just something you can do, you know? It's like dyeing your own hair. If you know what you're doing, maybe that's okay. But if you don't know what you're doing, you better not do it, you know? So I think that it's one of those things like you just really have to know your skills and know what you like, be very honest with yourself about what you really are good at so that it's when it's time to hire the right professional, you can. But there are a lot of things you can tackle and YouTube is a great resource. I really say like, you know, if you're doing something that you think, I probably could do this, look it up on YouTube and just give yourself a free little tutorial. And, but I always say, electrical work, plumbing, that kind of stuff, like leave that to the professionals because you can kill yourself.
Yeah, I've seen some, I mean, speaking of YouTube, we've seen some mishaps, okay? Like, don't be a YouTube mishap, whatever you do.
Yeah, you're a weekend warrior. You don't want to be a YouTube failure.
Exactly. Well, I am just so proud of you. And it's also so nice to not have to be the villain, that you can show up like as yourself because you are more encouraging than some of the other judges. And that's something that, you know, people definitely, yes, I think that controversy can sell and it can be a, you know, whatever. But I'm always like, can I be the nice one?
Yeah, you know, I'm always the bad cop in the parenting world. I'm always like the one, sit down, stop that. So at work, it's nice to be able to go and be nice to people.
Yeah. All right. Before I let you go, Lauren Makk, interior design queen, television host. I have a little speed round of questions. Yeah. I'm going to start with an easy breezy one to get us warmed up. Okay.
Okay. I'm here for it. Hold on. I feel like I need to sip something.
Okay. I'm going to get my Topo Chico.
Oh, that's a good one. This is Diet Dr. Pepper. It's not anything good. Go ahead.
Okay. Real Housewives of Atlanta or Real Housewives of Potomac?
Atlanta.
Oh. Name one item in the household you give full permission to splurge on.
One item in the household. A sofa.
Good choice. If you weren't an interior design host, what would be your dream job?
Popping pimples. Dr. Pimple.
You got me on that show. Oh my gosh. I can't even.
Listen, I have developed a friendship with her because I was one of her original followers. She is my dear friend, only through social media initially. Like, that's my girl. That's my jam. That's my release.
Yeah, I cannot stomach it, but I did watch an episode or two because of you.
Oh, that's amazing. I love her so much. People will like see me doing that, like, are you watching pimple popping? I'm like, yes, I just need a break right now. This is what I do.
Okay, I'm gonna move on. Favorite musical artist to listen to while you work?
Ooh, I love Miguel. Have you heard of what's her name? Tiana Major 9. Love her. She's a new artist.
Okay.
Right now. She's amazing. And Biggie.
Yeah, of course. Have you seen the documentary?
No.
Girl, it is so good.
I know, but see, this is what kids do to you. You have to have a quiet moment, and I haven't found even 2 hours to watch a movie. So, see.
Yeah, you do. It is. That's one of those movies that gives you so many keys. It reminds you of what the keys are. You know, just. Yes. Okay. Sorry, I forgot the speed. Yeah. Funniest co-host you've ever worked with?
Chrissy Teigen. She's hilarious. She's so funny. Like, that girl's timing is amazing. Jesus. And Al Jackson, he's hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, Al's going to be so excited about that one. Okay. What was your biggest design disaster?
Oh, God. There's this one time I had this client. Excuse me. This one time I actually worked in college for this company called a Designer's Eye. They don't exist anymore. But it was kind of like the Uber of interior designers. You could go on this website and pick a designer. They come to your house and like help you with a renovation or whatever. And I had this client that had this ranch style home in the hills of Southern California. And I was like, oh, we can paint your cabinets. That's no problem. Girl. And I ruined their cabinets, their brand new house. I was like, oh my God. I still cringe. Like, I have this thing where I like to punish myself for things I did 20 years ago.
Oh, all of us.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, when I'm like, oh, everything's going great, I should really punish myself. Yeah. I go back to that thought.
Why do we do that? Why do we do that?
That's the time I slipped when I was a cheerleader and busted my butt in front of everybody at the homecoming. Yeah, I remember all those things.
That's okay. I'm going to give you this will be your intro to Lauren Makk Interior Design Redemption. What was your greatest design accomplishment?
Oh, gee. Well, design accomplishment. I got to say, every time I watch somebody walk into their new space that I've helped to reimagine, there is this spark. So I got to say, that's what I live for as a designer is that moment where they go, oh my God, you know? I live for the oh my God moment. And so every time I see that, it's always brand new. It's always so fulfilling. I love that.
Lauren Makk, thank you so much for spending time with us on Come Back with Erica Cobb. Where can folks find you, and where can they see you?
Well, first of all, thank you for giving us a platform to be able to share our stories and our comeback stories and our mess up stories. You guys, please follow me at Lauren Makk. That's LaurenMakk, 2 Ks, on everything. On Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, on TikTok, and on Design Star and HGTV.
I was like, and plug your show, girl. Plug your show.
You can also see it. I do have a show on Disney Plus too as well, but you know, if you care to watch.
Streaming now.
It's called Shop Class on Disney Plus.
Yes. Love it. Love it. I love you, my sister friend. Thank you so much. You can get the full podcast on comeback.tv and learn more about Lauren Makk. Thanks for watching.